Yeah, second half, but Neshaminy Seneca Valley Boys Championship. Neshaminy's goalie got hurt somehow in the first half, so he cannot. The one who started cannot. Not the goalie who started is now got taken out to now the backup goalie, who's now in for Neshaminy. So I don't. They said the announcer said something about lower body injury. I'm not sure.
Seneca Valley making their second appearance in the state championship game. The previous one came in 2015.
Where's everybody at? We had a lot of people watch the first time. As I said, I was going to come back. Where's everybody?
That was a searching ball off the foot of Connor Schmidt that really didn't go anywhere. They had not appeared in the state tournament prior to 2015. And since then, are in the state tournament for the fourth time in 6 years, including that state championship game appearance in 2015, the state championship game appearance here in 2020, and the state semifinal appearance in 2018. So while a relative newcomer to the scene, they have had a lot of success over the course of the last 6 seasons, looking to finish the deal for the first time.
Neshaminy scored 8 minutes into the game, and that's the only goal of the game, so.
Stopped by Gilday. Not sure whether he thought that ball was, oh, hang on, we have a whistle. Referee stopping the clock. I'm wondering if there might be an injury here for Neshaminy as Joe Maxwell seems to be jogging towards the sideline. And he's got some blood on his knee. That would be why it is stopped for playoff action. So they are going to tape up the knee of Connor Steele. It was Maxwell, that small number 25 on the front of the jersey, a little bit difficult to see. From across the pitch and distinguished from a 20 or a 25 entering the game for him.
Neshaminy had a good season. I got to give him that. That actually came in to this tournament at the number 7 seed, and they made it all the way to the finals.
Back into the middle, and Gavin Rowan gets in the way in defensive support. And again, that is exactly what Neshaminy is looking to do.
Who's watching? I think they said I got one viewer, but I don't know who's watching.
Neshaminy looking to win their first state championship since 1994.
Wow, really? That's a while. I thought they won it.
And 94, but haven't done much lately. This is their first trip to the state tournament since 2016. None of the players on the Neshaminy roster had played in a state tournament game prior to the win against Emmaus on Tuesday. That one will be steered aside and out of play by Pickard.
They probably won the league. Neshaminy probably won the league a few times, but
force turnovers. They want to press the opposition into making mistakes. That is where their offense is going to come from. The ball actually out over the side.
And they probably lost in the
Joe Maxwell couldn't
state
keep that one in.
Championship.
And it'll be a Seneca Valley throw in, but that is exactly what they want to do, and exactly.
But this year the public not playing this year. That's like a bonus for teams like Neshaminy.
Ball up ahead and headed away nicely by
all they had to do is beat the team
in
the league to make it to the playoffs, and then
away by Maxwell.
Wow.
Gavin Rowan
under the playoffs.
First one to was Kosakowski.
If they had to beat one team in the league to make it to the districts, and then go from there.
On the far side.
No one knows. That'll be one team from the league, I think,
hope
Just
I would
and if they did that, then they what they did, then they made it to the big, then they made it to this
that is
tournament.
blocked on the way through. Majeski will take another crack at it and sends it up over the top.
I know.
Connor Steele sets
So
it
Paul,
back in.
back, buddy.
And going out is Sawinski. Today's game is also available for all subscribers via the NFHS Network Live mobile app for Apple and Android devices. Download the app from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store today to start watching live games wherever you are.
Hope now Neshaminy goes alright.
Seneca Valley.
Now they said he
First one stepping to it is Neshaminy.
How are you, Paul?
Cole Jackson got to it, but then a giveaway in the midfield, and here comes Seneca Valley, but a good job recovering by Maxwell as the ball played up ahead for Rivera. Still loose in the air. Nobody's controlled, and finally on the third touch, it's going to be Lizuski. Up ahead, the ball is headed in towards the net, and Gilday will pop out of the net in order to make the save. Now, this is what championship teams do. They have depth at all positions. You never want to have to switch out your starting goalie. However, with that being the case, championship teams have that level of depth, and right now Neshaminy showing it, although they're going to want to start to press the play a little bit more on the offensive end rather than
yeah, Paul, Neshaminy's goal, starting goal, maybe he came out late in the last first half. The announcer said he had a low body injury. They think he had a low body injury, so he couldn't even come back in this half.
Really go after it as Rowan comes back and is able to steer Lizeski off the ball.
So they have the backup goalies now in.
For a little bit as it's played out to midfield, and the first trio of subs will come into the game for Seneca Valley as Nathan Prex, Caden Oros, and Jonathan Cruz will enter the
Yeah, I mean,
for Seneca Valley,
it does think that they're making everybody pay to watch, but at least you get to at least people get to watch it, you know, Paul.
Plenty of talent on the roster, as we've seen.
I was looking at my dad. My dad let me pay for this channel today. I just got this channel today. I'm looking. My dad let me get it today.
Side's arm is up. And really to a free kick, and Gilday will come out and take that.
I was just thinking I was going to get the Teachers Prep.
The manner with which they play, the keeper comes out of the net to take the free kick.
The Teachers Prep's out and game. I just thought I was going to get to watch that. But here it's all sports. Yeah, this sweet, buddy.
Players that come in off the bench that are underclassmen. Oros is a junior.
It's a little bit of a snowy Christmas present, you could say, I guess. It's a little bit of an old Christmas present.
So there is some talent and but with such a
plus we're not going to be. I don't think I'm going to be going. Well, I'm not going to be going to any basketball games, so I can just live stream them on this channel. You know, I wish I could go to a basketball game for but that being wow.
Eastgate winds up tapping it home. And this game is level at 1-1. A great, aggressive effort.
Yeah, Paul, that's crazy. So, Chris. And Lucky.
Yeah. Eastgate finishes it off. We'll see who gets credit for the assist. But in the 50th minute, Seneca Valley levels it up.
You play, Paul? Who do you play for?
Tied at 1. We said that if Seneca Valley kept pressing offensively the way they have
What's up, Chris?
Rowan tried to keep it in. And it'll be a goal kick
yeah.
for the Raiders. We said if Seneca Valley kept pressing to the level that they were, and Neshaminy didn't do something to turn it around, Seneca Valley was going to be able to tie it. They were going to be able to pressure on goal. And they did right there, and they are looking
I want to go to these basketball games.
On the right side, Bruce sends it up over the top.
Cool. Good luck this year, buddy.
They have not announced the assist. I could not see the number of the player on the far side because there really aren't numbers on the front of the jerseys for Seneca Valley. So we do know that Eastgate did get the goal. And it'll be a throw-in coming for Neshaminy. Neshaminy needs to regroup. What they did well in the first half, they have not done at all. And also credit Seneca Valley for making some really good adjustments and basically playing Neshaminy's game against them. Neshaminy wants to pressure force.
Good luck, Paul.
Here's one.
Good luck this year, Paul.
Sides is up. The goal scorer earlier in the game for Neshaminy, Jose Rivera.
Paul, do you guys play anything for Philadelphia? Oh, probably not this year, right?
Neshaminy's lived by the seat of their pants a little bit in their last couple of games. They haven't given up a goal in the playoff. They didn't give up a goal in the entire District 1 playoffs. But they went scoreless through double overtime in the District 1 championship game against Penridge before winning it on PKs. As here comes Rowan and a beautiful sliding stop.
This is the first time that's first goal to Neshaminy let up well.
Offsides again, this time called against Wegba. And the Neshaminy faithful, who again seem to have brought the
Paul,
out to Hershey with them. They are not happy about it.
I think I play with
Langhorn, just outside of the city of Philadelphia. And when I say just outside, I mean quite literally. You go up Route 1, cross the keep going up the Roosevelt Boulevard, and as soon as you cross into Bucks County, Langhorn's the first town you hit.
Oh, Paul, did you guys start practicing yet? Is your season going to actually start on time? Do you know yet?
Did well in the first half. They have pressured the ball. They have forced the play. They have forced turnovers. That's what Neshaminy was doing in the first half. Seneca Valley has done it better, making the halftime adjustments here in the second half, and they do it again here. The ball sent forward a little bit too far by Lazeski. And it'll be another goal kick coming up for Gilday.
I got it. I got you.
And again, Seneca Valley, very senior dependent.
So you guys will have tryouts in person, right, Paul? Or you guys have them like virtual?
As Baldwin plays it forward. Neshaminy trying to get the ball to Gavin Rowan, and that's something else that Seneca Valley has done really well. As the Raiders onside, ball is finally taken away, not cleared out fully. And finally, Albaran will set
Paul, you junior, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
One other thing that Seneca Valley has done really well is they have really, for the most part, neutralized Gavin Rowan. Rowan came into this match with 13 goals.
I think you guys already had tryouts. Wow, that's cool. You guys were lucky. What's up, Mike?
Cut to the inside and never really could settle the ball. Rowan finally gets it.
Good luck, man. I hope you guys have a season, Paul.
He hasn't done much on the offense.
Did you start the couch yet, Paul?
He's done his fair share in defensive support.
What's up, Jeff?
Ball on to Rowan on the near side. This is one of the best opportunities he's had so far. Cuts to the inside, rips it, and the save is made by Adam Davies. Again, Rowan came into this game with 13 goals on the season.
And also, supposed to have Holy Family's women's basketball team, Paul. I don't think I'm even doing. I don't even think I'm doing that this year.
Basically, scoring by committee.
As of, I don't even know what the deal is. As of now, the conference hasn't told us if we're going to be playing or not.
The ball is taken away by AJ Rivera, and the back will play it up to Jose Rivera. Seneca Valley fans wanting a handball on that one. Here comes Eastgate up the right side. Cuts back to the middle, cuts back to the outside, takes the shot. Gilday with the short hop scoop. That was a really tough save. A lot tougher than it looked for Gilday. Those short hops, they can take some unusual bounces on you, and so that was a better save than it might have looked for Gilday. Ben Maxwell spinning around to get to the ball. Wegba picks it up on the right side, trying to face it down, looking for the centering pass. And
me too, Paul.
To scoop it.
But I'm thinking if they do have a season, they'll probably only let 2 coaches in. And I'm not, I don't get paid. I'm just a volunteer assistant, so.
Maxwell over for Wegba.
I'm not sure how it would work.
Wegba, so Seneca Valley will be able to bring those subs in. Actually, no, it's a foul, not a throw-in. So you can't come in on the foul. So those subs will have to wait on the sideline.
Each team usually has like what? 10 players, right, Paul? Each team usually has like 10. Each team usually has like 10 basketball players, right? On each team.
So we approach the midway mark of this second half. A goal by Eastgate in the 50th minute has tied this one up at 1-1 in the boys class 4A championship game. Our final game of the weekend on championship weekend for soccer here in the PIAA tournament, as Rowan will curl one in. He gets to Davies before Wegba can get to the ball. Neshaminy also with a sub on the sideline. Ready to check in as... That's the other thing that's happening in this second half. One thing that we mentioned in the first half is that, hold that thought, here comes Prex. He takes a shot low and saved by Gilday. But again, just the volume of shots that Gilday is having to face here in this second half. Much more staggering than Seneca Valley put on Rush in the first half. Bruce to Prex. And now back for Lizette.
If that happens, Paul, if they have a season and I'm not allowed to get in, I'll just be happy that the players get to play. And I'll live stream more the basketball games if I can.
Controlled initially by Baldwin. Wegba comes away with it.
As I know,
Maxwell.
as I talked to the coach, he said December 1st was going to be our first practice. But I haven't talked to her in a couple months.
Rowan tries to play it to himself on the head. Rowan was being held. And they're going to call Rowan for the foul there. I think that was a little bit of an optical illusion. I really think that was a bit of an optical illusion, as while the player for Seneca Valley was the one who wound up, as Wegba has some blood on his knee, so he'll have to come out. But as the player for Seneca Valley wound up taking the tumble, he was the one who was holding on to Rowan in that spot.
Plays like that, I wish the PIAA had had VAR.
The subs will come in.
That's what I was for plays like exactly for
Reverse the call.
plays like this. I wish PIAA had VAR for plays like this.
Jason Spencer came in for Neshaminy. Jacob Bruno, Austin Leak, Sam DeFabo, Connor Schmidt, and Luke Simpson all in for Seneca Valley. Wegba remains on the sideline as he had to get taped up. Had some blood on his uniform. Rowan with an unbelievable play to get the ball ahead for Maxwell, and the foul called, so that'll lead to a free kick for Neshaminy.
And Paul, where's the score at? Like, Bucks County, Montgomery County.
Cole Jackson to take this free kick for the Redskins. Sent in, headed out. Schoenman will play it onto the far side.
Hey, they just said the Redskins.
Spencer tried to cut to the end line. It was knocked away by Seneca Valley.
This is a close game. I mean, this game's going to go in overtime.
The second half as we hit the hour mark here in Hershey. Ball chipped ahead looking for Rowan, headed away by Austin Lee, and then cleared by the Raiders.
Oh, Raiders, all right.
Flicked on with the head by Salmi. Salmi once again plays it down, and Jackson trying to get it for Rowan off target, and now Jackson comes away with it, and here comes Neshaminy. Out wide for Rowan, trying to cross it in for Jose Rivera.
I think that was what the first goal was Rivera.
Doesn't look very good right now.
I'm about to say same thing the announcers out there, though. Like,
the Neshaminy looks frustrated, slightly deflated. They're going to give a yellow card to Gavin Rowan for interfering with the keeper.
wow.
And Rowan has to come off for 5 minutes now.
You know that? I never heard of that.
18:46 to go in the second half of a tie game. Checking in, Matt Lamb will come in for Rowan.
Go wait.
To the lineup for Seneca Valley.
Everybody explain that rule to me. In the yellow, you have to come out for 5 minutes.
Been a very frustrating 21 plus minutes.
That's the first time I heard of that. I mean, I know if you get a yellow card, you don't have, well, college, when you get a yellow card, you don't have to come out.
Still a tie game. You get one bounce, one play to go your way. You're back in the lead in the state championship game with 18, 17, 15 minutes to go. So,
but that's what I'm gonna look up for sure.
Kind of regroup,
I don't get it. Like,
get themselves back into the
as if that's the new rule to this. Start this year.
Your starting keeper had to be subbed out. Your best player is on a yellow card and has to be out 4 or 5 minutes at least. One of your better midfielders had to come out because of some blood on his knee, which looks like it's been taped up. And Wegba, who would normally come out around this time of the half anyway, is continuing to get his rest on the sideline and get himself up for the final run in this game. They they've got to recover and get back to what they were doing.
But that's what good thing that about the Subs League. They can re-enter the game whenever they want.
They weren't winning the ball. They were getting to the ball, and they were getting the first touch on it no matter who sent it in or where it was sent from. They were getting their head on the ball first. They were being aggressive to the ball. Just like that right there. Jose Rivera winds up being the first one to get his head on the ball, and it gave Matt Lamb a chance to come out on the offensive end.
What's up, Tony?
Cleared away by Salmi. Neshaminy trying to send it forward, and a foul called in the back. It's Connor Steele. And played it back, and then Albaran got run over.
Anybody in this not know about that award?
Albaran is going to be able to stay in. The trainer did not come out.
But if you get a yellow card, you have to come off for 5 minutes.
But he checked his head, so his head did not hit the turf, which is always a great thing.
Is that award that did it start this year? Does anybody know?
Control. Steele trying to curl it in. That was a good ball.
Was it like just in the PIAA, like state, like in the state tournament? Is that just won the state tournament?
Couple of subs come back in for Seneca Valley, Mason Baldwin and Zach LaValle. Based off of the yellow card infraction, Rowan will be able to come back in at 13:46. The first appropriate stoppage after 13:46. Seneca Valley trying to find the right spot to push it forward.
Todd?
Unable to do
Sorry, Todd. I thought your name was Tony. Sorry, Todd. I bad, buddy.
Unable to control as it comes back in the net. We'll try to play it, but it'll be one in the middle by Majeski. Trying to swing it onto the far side, settling it.
Been a long day.
He's going to be LaValle. He'll get the shot, smothering it with the save is Gilday.
Wow.
They almost overdove that one. It's actually lucky that he did not dive to his left too far.
They may go into overtime. I don't know, guys. I mean,
Lamb, a heavy touch on the first opportunity.
I don't know how the overtime will work.
And not allow Leak the easy opportunity.
If it will be a,
they're going to bring the throw in back.
20-minute overtime. Like the golf game was 20 minutes.
And a push called against Rivera. Hard to argue with that one, although Rivera threw up his shoulder saying, who, me?
But, how is your actually just it's usually 15-minute overtime.
The ball getting sent forward, and it'll be Gilday coming off his line to pull it out of midair. Gavin Rowan is available and is heading to the scorer's table. And conveniently,
He can come in there, right?
a throw-in coming for Neshaminy. I don't know why. Maybe it was because Rowan and Wegba didn't get to the scorer's table and check in prior to Neshaminy picking up the ball.
That's a killer.
But they remain on the sideline until
That's a
that
killer.
for either their own throw-in, a corner, or any goal kick.
That's a killer, though. I mean,
Taken back by Lazeski. Lazeski will cross it in.
Whoa.
He got out of position. A collision in front of the goal.
it's a killer. And Neshaminy, one of the
Right there.
Neshaminy's best players, you can't check back. You can't check back in yet.
Kept in by Seneca Valley. Lazeski
How's the Neshaminy's coach?
has it taken off of him and a foul called against Neshaminy.
Bring him in. Bring the sub in.
Here in the second had one overtime game so far in this championship weekend. Seneca Valley and Neshaminy trying to keep it that way. But right now, it is a 1-1 game with 12:14 to go. And that overtime game, by the way, was the last one we just had. Penridge winning in double overtime as that one comes right in on Gilday. 12 minutes to go. Penridge, in our last game, needed double overtime to dispatch a foul called, and Rivera will set up the free kick. And the free kick will be taken by...
So that...
They needed double overtime to dispatch North...
The yellow card is basically like a penalty kick. Like a penalty...
Cole Jackson has set up
You have to come off the field for 5 minutes, so that's like a...
into the mixer.
Like a penalty for fighting in hockey. Basically, I guess. I don't know. I never heard that rule, but whatever. I guess that may be a rule just in the PIAA, which I'm gonna ask some of my friends about later.
Both Legba and Gavin Rowan have gone to the scorer's table, and finally, the ball out. Both teams making subs, so both squads can bring players in. Eastgate, Trex, and Bruce come in.
But if he gets in it, that kid gets another yellow card, he's done.
Again for Neshaminy are Legba and Rowan. Rowan coming for Neshaminy. We have roughly 10.5 minutes to go in the second half.
So, Mike, if they go in overtime, I'll come back. I'll do the overtime, guys, so stay tuned.
Austin Leak. And out to Prex. Prex into the middle and a good step to the ball by Schoenman. Haven't said his name much in the second half. Cleared away. Headed up.
Up.
And now once again lofted forward by Neshaminy. No real control for either team.
They get like 2-minute break and then they go right into the overtime, so.
For a throw in, Cole Jackson to come up and take the throw, looking for Rowan. Rowan backing his man down.
Oh, wow.
Taken away by Lee. Stepping up is Salmi. Ball comes back to Steele.
A long day, guys. Long day. Long day streaming. This is my
Valley on the counterattack.
third game streaming today.
And that allowed Alvaran to get the ball out to Cole Jackson.
Alvarez. There's a reason later to Eddie Alvarez. UFC fighter.
The foul called against Seneca Valley. Bruce didn't like the call. But usually a player who commits the foul, unless he was trying to commit the foul, doesn't like the call. This will be...
I was even planning on live streaming the golf game, the game before this, but...
Rowan on the other end. He heads it up towards the goal. It's loose, it's out, and I believe it's going to be a corner, and it is. For Neshaminy with 8.5 minutes to play in the second half.
Everybody get up. Now, if I was Neshaminy, I'll bring everybody up, even the goalie.
Jackson will come down to take.
Everybody get up and crash your net. Wait for the goal, let's go. Crash your net.
Jackson sends it in high, lofting towards the far post.
Oh.
Up. Remains in the field of play.
Oh, wow.
Kept in, and it's going to go out off of Seneca Valley over the end line for another corner.
Everybody up. Let's go. One hot. I don't know why the Savage's not sending the goal
so again,
up, but
send this one into the mixer. Good ball again, and this one headed up over the
oh,
subs coming back.
not too high.
For Seneca Valley, and Josh Kosikowski enters, as does Zach LaValle.
And then that was just a little too high. You had a little too much.
Davies approaches the ball for the goal kick and sends it into the Central Pennsylvania Knight. Rivera gets it to Wegba, tried to get it back over for Rowan. And now Prex will start things up the other way, trying to go direct over the top. Headed away by A.J. Rivera. LaValle will corral it on the left side. Marked one-on-one by Schoenman, trying to get a step on him, and it's headed out. And will be a corner now for Seneca Valley. Zalbaran headed that one wide of the net, rather than
1-1 game, 6.5 minutes left.
Eastgate crashing. 6:20 to go.
Could be a goal.
A little bit of a flatter corner. Steele heads it away, and now here comes.
I'd like to see Neshaminy win, but they had the momentum in the first half.
Steele.
They did have the momentum in the first half. I don't know what.
And we're going to have a yellow card issued. Now Neshaminy fans are cheering. Eastgate will return, and didn't see who it was who caught the red, or excuse me, the yellow card. Don't want to make it worse than it is. Who caught the yellow card? My apologies.
He had that come off.
It'll be a free kick coming for Neshaminy.
But when the Neshaminy kid got a yellow, he had to come off for 5 minutes. What's the rule? Like, I don't know what the rules are about, but
at least as far as
Neshaminy's kid got goal interference, right? But basically like goal interference. Maybe that's why. Maybe I think that's probably why the kids from Neshaminy had to come off the bench for 5 minutes. God.
They're going to whistle Jose Rivera for climbing the back of the Seneca Valley player. That one is driven very deep. And Gilday will let it go over the end line.
This is Neshaminy's backup goalie, too. The starting goalie got hurt somehow in the first half. So,
championship game. Neshaminy versus Seneca Valley tied at 1. Neshaminy scored 8 minutes in. Seneca Valley knotted it 10 minutes into the second half. Eastgate, who has the Seneca Valley goal, gives it back to Kosikowski. Prex unable to do anything with it as it'll be cleared out. Looking for Kosikowski.
Good
job of stepping to the ball by Schoenman.
I guess that's the rule. I'm going to have to look that up. I think it's one of my friends who's a high school referee. What the deal, like, about that rule, because I never heard of it. But maybe it's just rule the PAAA, like in a state tournament, if you like bump into the goalie, and it's a 5 minute, you get a yellow card, and a 5 minute penalty for it. I don't know. But Rob would know, but he's not in this live. He was in the first live, but not in this one.
Valley for a corner kick for Neshaminy with 3:23 to go. Jackson getting set for the corner.
I don't think he has it there.
Senior forward sends it in. Not the greatest effort there. And now Seneca Valley looking for the counterattack.
Neshaminy not look like they did in the first half. It looks like Neshaminy, all they're doing now is just kicking, and that's it. Like,
go out off of, I believe, Seneca Valley, it did. Off of the ricochet. Jackson with the throw in, 2:30 to go.
guys, you get what I'm saying? Like, Neshaminy,
For that one as Rivera the first to touch. Nice job there by Connor.
that's the first half. You guys probably agree. I probably agree with me. Probably agree, right? Paul.
On the ground to Eastgate.
I would not think it was.
Plays for Prex. Prex into the middle. Looking for Lazeski. Neshaminy comes away with it as we hit 2 minutes remaining.
I wish I could tell who's. If somebody like left alive, I wish I could tell. But
it will roll out for a throw in for Neshaminy. Headed down by Cole Jackson, was looking for Legba. Neshaminy will play it out. And a throw in coming for Salmi. Salmi being told, nope, you need to come back here, by the gentleman in the black and white striped shirt. Trying for a long throw, flicked on by Rowan. Now Rivera with the header on. Rowan unable to gain possession of it. And it will stay.
Play the whistle!
Keeps it in, Prex.
Play to the whistle, boys!
Over for Lazeski. Into the middle, looking for Eastgate. And Gilday will dive for the stop.
The shower goes on.
5 seconds to go.
I can't take it. The player, the one who got hurt.
Extra time.
I could not.
Legendary goal. That's what exactly it will be. In one of these schools' history, if one of them scores in the final 30 seconds to win a state championship. Mason Baldwin is back in. As the countdown is on, and with no viable offensive opportunity for either team, we are headed to overtime in the boys' Class 4A state